Hi, everybody. Welcome to Team Infinity's Zoom call for April 27th, 2017. If you're joining us via the recording later on, we do this every week. We record them and post them to our YouTube channel so you can share them with your team if they couldn't be on the call. Tonight, we have a small crowd, just Sue and myself, Tracy Runge, and Scott is joining us. And Scott was just sharing some cool BNI info with us. Scott, why don't you run through that real quick and tell the group what you've been doing with your BNI?
Thank you. I joined the chapter in November, became a visitor host lead in January, went to a BNI leadership team meeting on a Friday a couple months ago, applied for the ambassador program, went through that, got accepted, and now I am allowed to go to any chapter within the Minnesota, Western Wisconsin area as often as I want, and I'll be doing the educational moments when I do go.
Awesome. Sue really enjoys doing those educational moments. Sue, why don't you kind of mention to Scott what you usually do for yours?
Sure. Well, when I went to my group, and a lot of the guys there are tradesmen, plumbers, electricians, that kind of thing, and they really hated doing it. And I love doing it, and I figured if I volunteered for the educational moment, then it would force me to read. So Ivan Misner wrote a whole slew of books, and usually I just take a book and I read a couple of chapters and then talk about what's in those chapters each week. But I've also talked about social media, and I actually used one of Jordan Adler's calls one day for my educational moment. I think it was the one about the small changes at New Year's. And so the people have really enjoyed being freed up from that, and I'm enjoying doing it. So I need to talk to our leadership here and see how I can become an ambassador here, because that's like something that would be very beneficial.
Yeah, very cool. Woody just joined us. Woody, Scott was...
1 minute. I'm here only for a minute.
Okay. Well, Scott was just sharing with us he's an ambassador for the BNIs up there in Minneapolis and the surrounding area, and so he can visit any of the BNI chapters he wants as often as he wants. So that may be something, Woody, that you might want to look into in your area, is maybe find out more about that, because you could be traveling to other BNIs. So,
and then Woody, you give the educational moment at each one you go to, each one you visit.
Right. That's what I'm doing now. I'm education coordinator, or whatever they call it.
Very cool.
Yeah. I am too for my chapter, but I don't have the right to go to other chapters.
Yeah.
I made a spreadsheet out, but see, ours are closer, I think. So I made a spreadsheet out of, there must be 12 that are within an hour to an hour and 15 minutes within that, and that don't have send-out cards that meet on other days.
Very cool.
So what I've been doing is just visiting them. Then I give them my card and say, look, I'm available for a sub. And people are asking me to sub because I do a really good job when I sub.
That's awesome.
So that's how I'm doing that. I thought about getting into leadership in BNI, but Jordan Adler and the other people said, be careful. And also, besides send-out cards, I have another full-time job, and I'm a full-time musician.
Right.
And
that's a lot.
Those guys have meetings all the time, and I cannot stand meetings. They got to go to these meetings, and they order pizza, and they bullshit for like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I like that idea, but I'm doing pretty good like this until someone taps me on the shoulder, and then we'll see what happens.
So when you sub at your BNI, do you talk about send-out cards, or do you talk about the business you're subbing for?
I get into the business I'm subbing for. I research it, take their 60 seconds, research it, and I dress up and I go in and I really give it to them. I do it really well. And then they ask me to tell me about my business, and I talk about send-out cards. And
okay, so you do both.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool.
Plus,
yeah, I envy you guys that have population centers where you have all these different networking groups, because we just don't have that
Yeah.
without driving a really long ways.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, one thing I wanted to touch on really quickly tonight is convention. It's been announced.
Yay!
We're all very excited. It's already on my calendar. I think we'll find out more in the next week or so whether or not there's going to be a bundle available to us. Tracy and I did not have a chance to discuss that before tonight, so I don't know yet what the plans are with that. Also, hotel has not been announced yet, but I will tell you from my experience in the past 7 years, it's either going to be the Hilton or the Marriott would be most likely. Last year, we stayed at the Hilton. That's where we were years past. We've been at the Marriott. I have already gone and made reservations myself personally for a hotel in Salt Lake City, because Salt Lake City is one of those towns that fills up quickly. Now, the hotel I made my reservation at is probably not going to be the one that our company sets up their room blocks at, but once our company has released that information, if that hotel is more convenient and a lower price, I can always switch my reservation. But Scott and Woody, this won't help you guys a whole lot, but for our female team members, I wanted to share with you. So I guess it logged me out. I was going to share my hotel info. I went ahead and got the DoubleTree, which is about a block farther than the Hilton we stayed at last year. For those of you that were at convention last year, it is part of the Hilton group still, but a lot of the hotels were already booked up in Salt Lake City. So wow. I'm hoping that that is due to our company getting a large room block at either the Marriott or the Hilton. Currently, when I checked prices for Marriott, they were over $300 a night. The Hilton was over $200 a night and almost all the way booked already. And then a lot of surrounding hotels were booked. So I have a 3-room suite at the DoubleTree. Dallas. So it'll have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a living room with a small kitchenette, not really a kitchenette, but like a refrigerator and sink and that kind of thing, and then a dining room table. So if it works out that that's the room we go ahead and keep, I'm just going to put this out there that our room is certainly open for any small meetings that our team would maybe want to have. And we would have room, Sue and I would have the bedroom with the king bed, and then any other female team members would be available to be in the room with the 2 queen beds. So
that's why I love my partner. She always takes care of me.
I take care of my partner. So it looks like one of our Holdridge members joined us.
Sue, this is Mary Bunger. Sorry I'm late. My son called.
Hi, hey, Mary. How are you?
We haven't talked to you in forever.
I know.
Awesome.
I would think with my job change, things would slow down, but it didn't.
Well, I'm so glad you're on with us. Keep coming back, because we always have good things on Thursday nights.
Okay.
Mary, this is Tracy. How have you been?
I've been good.
Good. Woody, just to let you know, I muted you. Sorry. Okay, you're unmuted again. Is that all right?
Okay. Mute me back up. Okay.
All right. Okay. Mary, we were just discussing the upcoming convention in April of 2018. And I just let the team know that even though the company hasn't released a book of room or a room block yet, I have gone ahead and reserved a 2-bedroom, 3-room suite for my team in Salt Lake City. So if you decide you'd like to join us for convention, We do have rooms reserved, and I will maybe change that plan if the room blocks from the company come available and they're a better price or a better location. But I wanted to get this one because it came with a living room and a dining area, and I thought if we were going to have meetings, that would make a nice place to do so. So that's where we're at with that, and possibly stay tuned because there may be a bundle opportunity for our team for getting our convention tickets.
At a discount.
At a discount.
Yeah.
It's not a huge discount. I think it's like $10 or $20 a ticket.
Yeah, I know.
But
whatever, it's going to be worth it regardless.
yeah. So, so that's an option. Let's see. I do not have a challenge set up for tonight. I was kind of focused on convention. So how about this for a challenge? Get with your downline, and next week, bring one new team member with you. For those of you who have team members, bring one new team member to the call next week. So,
Or prospect.
great. Or a prospect, absolutely. We've had several guests on the call, so that's always fun too.
Yeah.
So, challenge for this coming week, put it on your calendar. Convention, Salt Lake City, 2018, April. I'm going to show you my calendar here.
Well, since Mary's on the call, I think we should talk about Houston also.
Oh, yes.
We're going, July 29th is Promptings Academy in Houston, and we already have a room and plane tickets. Tracy and I do.
We have
so Mary,
2 rooms.
two rooms. So Mary, come with us. It's going to be awesome. If you haven't been to, which I don't think you've been to a corporate event yet, and you'll be blown away by this corporate event. It's not only about send out cards, but it's also personal development and business development. No matter what business you're in, it'll make it better. And you should come with us, my dear.
Okay. I'll look at my schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at your schedule, and I will tell you right now, the dates are July 20. We are flying out of Omaha, Southwest Airlines, July 27th, and returning to Omaha on July 30th. So, and I did buy a bundle of tickets to the Promptings Academy. I was saving those for guests, but if I have team members who need them and haven't purchased tickets, I'd certainly be happy to forego those.
We can
But
always
like
get
I
more
said,
tickets.
Two
Never.
2 hotel rooms reserved. So that way, if we've got men from our team and women from our team, we've got rooms for both. So whether you're a man or a woman, or you have a male guest or team member that you'd like to invite, we can accommodate.
We have a brand new team member, Bob Kelly from Lincoln, and he's considering it.
And
So-
Osman's
and
considering
Osman.
it too.
So, there's 2 guys from Nebraska who could room together. So definitely it'll be a really fun time.
Yep. And Matt's going for sure. I'm sure Dawn will
good.
go. So Adule's coming down from Canada.
Awesome.
So
That's a long trip for him.
yeah, it is. It is a long trip. But all right. So look at your calendars. Get a Promptings Academy on your calendar. Make your travel plans. Get bye, Woody. See you, Woody.
Peace out.
Bye, Woody.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. So get convention on your calendar, make your travel plans for that. Stay tuned to all of the corporate emails and phone calls so you know when those room blocks become available. And for next week, bring a team member or prospect to our call. And other than that, huge shout out to Sue. 2 personal bundles this week and a new distributor. So fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was I spent all month working at it to have one good day. but it was a great day. So and it was a great month. And I think that our new people are going to be very good additions that are going to bring a lot to the table.
Very good. Awesome. Well, Scott, thank you for joining us and for the awesome B&I tips. Those were great.
And Mary, we need to talk.
Yes, we do.
not on our recorded call, but we'll get. Let's talk again later this week.
Yeah, Mary, give us a call and stop into Kearney and come have coffee with us.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We miss you.
I'll try and work that out. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you all next Thursday.